4040. Good luck and go Panthers from everyone associated with the Stryker Athletic Boosters. The Stryker Athletic Boosters is always proud to be a part of Stryker Athletics, and they want to salute the hard work of all the athletes that are competing this season. If you'd like to be a member of the Stryker Athletic Boosters, contact a coach or a booster member. Good luck and go Panthers from everyone associated with the Stryker Athletic Boosters.
Back out on the Golden Bear Sports Network. That game ended up 49-43. The Stryker Panthers victorious in the consolation game. And we're going to turn the attention right now to Fairview and Bryan. Bryan and Fairview are going to do battle. We got a chance to talk to Coach Todd Grosjean and Russ Zedike of Fairview as well. Real quick, you want to give some real quick stats for that one while I switch this game over?
Yeah, on the Stryker side, big nights from the two seniors, Sage Woolis and Lexi Wickerham. Sage ended up with 20 points, 2 above her average. Lexi Wickerham had 16, 8 of those in the fourth quarter, 6 of those, 6 and 6 from the free throw line. You know, just making big plays all night. Got help from Laura Lipe with 3, Emma Falk with 2, Gabby Ramon with 2, Taylor Rethmel with 3, and Abby Oberlin with 3. Abby Oberlin with 3 for their total of 49. A 20-6 margin in the fourth quarter put Stryker over the top there. On the Montpelier side, great games from a couple of sophomores. Kelsey.
The Bryan Athletic Boosters Board of Directors invites you to become Bryan Built.
The Athletic Boosters support our athletic programs in many ways, and that support is made possible through both corporate and patron support.
We are Bryan Built.
Grosjean and Zedike after this on the Golden Bear Sports Network.
The Bryan Athletic Boosters' mission is to support, promote, and inspire competitive
The Bryan Athletic Boosters Board of Directors invites you to become Bryan Built.
The Athletic Boosters support our athletic programs in many ways, and that support is made possible through both corporate and patron support.
We are Bryan Built.
Welcome back out on the Golden Bear Sports Network. Chris Mulaney alongside Coach Russell Zedike of the Fairview Apaches. And what a dominating performance last night by your Lady Apaches to shut down a really good Montpelier team and just dominate.
Yeah, I thought we played well. I mean, we played up to what we can do, and you know, we don't do it every night, but I thought last night we came out and played a good game all around.
One of the things that really was surprising to me, and maybe not so much, but you had 4 players score. All 4 of them scored in double figures, and that was it.
Yeah, I know. I guess I didn't realize a couple of other girls didn't score, but you know, we were feeding it inside, so our 2 big girls had a good night inside. So they, Allison and Lexi both scored in double figures, and then Carrie and Kelly can do that about, you know, any night, any given night. So wasn't a big shock there.
I think everybody was looking forward to seeing Bryan play Fairview in this championship game. Bryan's a tough team. They had a big win as well. You're a great team. Everybody says you're going to win the GMC this year. What do you look to for this showdown between Bryan and Fairview?
Yeah, I think hopefully it's a good game. Hopefully they get what they paid for coming to watch. But I mean, we're going to have to be able to handle their pressure. You know, the way they pressured last night with Stryker, and we got to be able to handle that. I mean, I think we're capable of handling it, and hopefully get some good looks out of it, some good shots, and then you just hope you have a night where they go in.
Is there anything you're really keying on with Bryan? I mean, you've got so many weapons on all sides with both teams.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we gotta contain Grotehouse, keep her from having a big night, and then the Thiel girl, I think, can give us a lot of trouble inside, and we have to keep them from, you know, when they throw it inside a lot, then they throw it back outside, and they get a lot of good looks outside, and they got basically every one of their girls can shoot 3-pointers, so they're going to be hard to defend. I mean, I think if we get scrambling and then they're getting open looks, we're going to be in trouble. So we got to be disciplined on defense, contain Grotehouse, and hopefully do a good job on Thiel inside, and then offensively we just have to be able to attack their pressure and get good shots.
I think it'll be a great game. We're hoping for a great injury-free game and wish you the best of luck.
All right, thanks for coming.
Right. Coach Russ Zedike of the Fairview Apaches back after this on the Golden Bear Sports Network.
If you want a quality education, that leads to great career opportunities in healthcare. Northwest State is your community's college.
When it comes to diamonds, size does matter, and you'll get a bigger diamond for less every day at Diamond and Gold Outlet in Napoleon. Plus, you won't find a better selection anywhere in Northwest Ohio. Diamond and Gold Outlet in Napoleon.
Welcome back out on the Golden Bear Sports Network. Chris Malang alongside Coach Russell Zladek of the Fairview Apaches. And what a dominating performance last night by your Lady Apaches to shut down a really good Montpelier team and just dominate.
Yeah, I thought we played well. I mean, we played up to what we can do, and we don't do it every night. But I thought last night we came out and played a good game all around.
One of the things that really was surprising to me, and maybe not so much, but you had 4 players score. All 4 of them scored in double figures, and that was it.
Yeah, I know. I guess I didn't realize a couple of our other girls didn't score, but we were feeding it inside, so our 2 big girls had a good night inside. So they, Allison and Lexi both scored in double figures, and then Carrie and Kelly can do that about any night, any given night. So wasn't a big shock there.
I think everybody was looking forward to seeing Bryan play Fairview in this championship game. Bryan's a tough team. They had a big win as well. You're a great team. Everybody says you're going to win the GMC this year. What do you look to for this showdown between Bryan and Fairview?
Yeah, I think hopefully it's a good game. Hopefully they get what they paid for.
Welcome back out on the Golden Bear Sports Network. Chris Malang alongside Coach Todd Groshny of the Bryan Lady Bears. And Coach, you had a big dominating win over Stryker last night.
Yeah, kids played pretty well, and we were pleased with the defensive effort especially.
Holding Sage Willis to 6 points is pretty amazing.
Yeah, our kids, we were pretty focused. We worked for a couple days on trying to keep the ball out of the lane and make other people hurt us from the perimeter, and I thought our kids did a really nice job executing the game plan.
Now you play a very tough Fairview team. Everybody kind of thought this was going to be how the tournament was going to end up, but Fairview's a really good team.
Oh yeah, they're one of the better teams in the area, obviously D3. It's always nice to have a game like this early on in the season, just to see where you're at. It's like a tournament type atmosphere. They're very skilled. They've got one of the best point guards in the area in Carrie Zedike. The Kreitz girl's shooting it really well right now, and the Rhodes girl inside is a force. So they've got a couple other girls that can play too. So we're going to have our hands full defensively.
Looking at their scores last night, they had 4 players in double figures, and that's all the scoring.
Right.
So I mean,
it's hard to focus in on one person because they've got obviously so many weapons, and we're just going to have to collectively do a job defensively, eliminate second chance opportunities. I think rebounding is probably going to be one of the biggest stats of the evening. Is whoever rebounds better than the other is probably going to have an advantage, and then turnovers obviously.
They think that their issue with you is going to be going in and then right back out and taking the threes. How do you want to exploit that?
Well, that's what we try to do offensively. Defensively, we just got to know where shooters are, and that's hard to do when you've got four or five girls that can knock threes down as they have, and even the Rhodes girls capable of stepping out and making a three. So we're just going to have to, weather the storm. There's going to be, ebbs and flows of the game and runs, and you just got to minimize the runs that the opponent has, and hopefully string together some shots and some stops. And I expect it to be a very close game.
Yeah, these guys put up 80 on Patrick Henry. You got to see that game firsthand.
Yeah, I didn't sleep for a while, several days after watching that. But hopefully we can do a little bit better job defensively and hold them in check and see what happens.
All right, Coach, wish you the best of luck against Fairview. Bryan, Fairview coming up after this on the Golden Bear Sports Network.
Back out on the Golden Bear Sports Network, it is Bryan and Montpelier coming up. It is the 7-1 Golden Bears. Actually now 8-1 Golden Bears facing the 9-2 Fairview Apaches. Golden Bears have not played a league game. Fairview 1-0 in the GMC. Both these teams won big the other night.
Yeah, both teams are coming off a really big wins last night. And I think the one thing I'm looking forward to with our team, with Bryan, is we haven't seen this level of competition for a while now. We started off the season in a really good tournament down in Lima with Marion Local and Archbold. Part of it is we're playing really, really good basketball, but we haven't been challenged. It's been a while since we've been challenged hard into the fourth quarter. Even with Napoleon, it was a double-digit lead in the fourth quarter, and there wasn't a lot of tense moments. So, I don't know that Coach Groshny is sitting on the side saying, boy, I hope this is a one-possession game late in the fourth quarter. But I think it would be really good for us with some big ball games coming down the road.
Absolutely. It is Bryan and Fairview coming up after this on the Golden Bear Sports Network.
Here at the Williams County Veteran Service Office, our mission is plain and simple. We are here to serve our local Williams County veterans and their dependents. We are staffed with trained service officers who have the compassion and understanding to assist their fellow veterans in obtaining all federal and state benefits that they have earned. Additionally, we provide emergency financial assistance and transportation to VA medical centers. So if you're a veteran or a dependent of a veteran, stop in today and see how we can help you at the Williams County Veteran Service Office.
I'm Tom Turnbull of Oberlin-Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory. Family owned, family focused, celebrating our 100th anniversary, 2022.
It's great working with family. The relationship we have with one another allows us to focus on your family and help guide you through the planning process.
We focus in on your family's needs to make sure that everything is done the way that you and your family want.
Right now, our family wants a Golden Bear victory.
Oberlin-Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory. Family owned, family focused.
Back out on the Golden Bear Sports Network. Want to thank our sponsors bringing the game. They include the Fairview Athletic Boosters, Fackler Monument, Diamond and Gold Outlet, Danielle Van Atta Agency, Bryan Parks and Rec, Bryan Ford Lincoln, the Bryan Athletic Boosters, Andrews O'Neill and Lowe, Innovative Ag, Jason Dietsch Automotive, Laub Auto Parts, Newcomer, Schaefer, Spangler, Briner and Rakes, Northwest State Community College, Oberlin-Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory, Real Estate Advantage, Starks Plumbing and Heating, and Veteran Services of Williams County. Chris Malenga and Brian Arnold with you. Time now for our keys to the game, being sponsored by Carlin Company. The Carlin Company Realty and Auctioneers has been your hometown real estate company for over 45 years. They've consistently remained number one in Williams County and the surrounding area since 2007. Call us for all your real estate needs. Time now for the keys to the game. Let's go with Fairview first.
Yeah, I think you can see the first thing up there. Coach Zedike had a chance to watch us. We had a chance to watch them, and he saw what Bryan was able to do last night in creating some offense off a good high-pressure defense. And he knows, that's going to be a lot to ask. He's really, really trusting of his point guard. He knows her pretty well, so he knows that he's got a kid that can handle it, but they're going to have to do it. They need to limit our inside touches, and I think, for me, I think it's going to be true the other way as well. And then he really wants to keep us off the boards. We are not, I wouldn't say we're a huge, aggressive rebounding team, but we're athletic and we're long, and you got to limit our second chances.
Absolutely. How about the keys of the game for the Golden Bears?
I think you got to be able to defend the entire floor. Fairview wants to get out and go, and they can shoot the three. They can attack the basket. They can post you up. They can kick it back out. You can't fall asleep anywhere. You got to defend. As soon as the ball is in their hands, you need to defend. Kerry Zedike loves to make things happen off the penetration. Kreitz likes to penetrate and make things happen. You got to control that penetration, because when you don't and you get your defense out of whack, then they're either able to kick to a shooter, go backside block to Allison Rhodes or Alexis Taylor, and those two living around the basket last night was a really good recipe for Fairview. And then I think we need to play big inside. The last time we saw a big front line was down with Marion Local and Bath down there, and some of the Bath had their ways a little bit with us inside, so I think that's something I'm looking for, some improvement inside with some post defense.
I'll tell you what, last night Fairview beat Montpelier pretty handily, and they had 4 players that all scored in double figures, and that was it. That was all the scoring.
Well, Coach Zedike said it, and I said the same thing. It's surprised to see when you're that thorough offensively and you looked that good offensively, to say only four girls scored would make you think it wasn't a good offensive night, but I think it was just the opposite. It was a really good offensive night.
And being able to camp the 2 girls in there, both Alexis Taylor and Allison Rhodes, basically in there, for them, pretty tough and exciting for them. And if the Bears are going to need to do something against those two. Well, it is Fairview and the Golden Bears. Excited to get this one underway. The championship game. We're going to watch this one, and then we'll have the all-tournament team. Have you been thinking about your all-tournament selections from the last game? Don't have to share them right now, but have you at least got some people on your mind?
I can't believe, if you haven't turned in your votes to TK by now, you're kind of living on the edge, aren't you? So I made sure that was the first thing I did as soon as that game was over, get my votes in, because I didn't want TK to give me the stink eye later when I see her.
Absolutely. Well, we're getting ready to get this one underway. Excited to have you here. It is Bryan and Fairview on the Golden Bear Sports Network, whether you're watching on bryansports.com or watching on WOSN. We're excited to have you here. Tip-off coming up on the Golden Bear Sports Network.
You do your best to protect your loved ones, and while you may keep a fresh battery in your smoke detector and have a reliable home security system, there's a whole different type of protection you may be missing. A life insurance policy from Auto Owners Insurance is a way to safeguard your loved ones now and in the future. Meet with your local independent agent and secure a policy today to protect their tomorrows. Visit Andrews O'Neill and Lowe in Archbold, Bryan, or Wasion, or visit us on.
Men and women, and to honor our nation, would you please rise in the playing of our national anthem?
Golden Bear Sports Network. Excited to have you, and we're getting ready for our starting lineups and meeting our game officials.
The officials assigned to this game have met the requirements set by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and have been approved for their important role in tonight's game. As said at every single game, if you disagree with what they're doing, go to ohsaa.org and figure out how to be an official. Until then, just watch the game and cheer on your team. Our officials for tonight are Mr. Bo Schimmel, Mr. Chad Schimmel, and Mr. Aaron Mohan.
Our officials being sponsored by Tri-State Vision Center. Tri-State Vision Center has been serving the area since 1977. Contact us at either our Bryan or Montpelier offices for all your eye care needs. Bo Schimmel, Chad Schimmel, and Aaron Mocha.
Fellow fans, the officials and coaches, the administration and authority figures, and of course your team and their opponents. Let's make tonight's contest great and remember to respect the game. Thank you. And now to meet the teams for tonight's championship game. For the visitors on the scoreboard, the Fairview Apaches. Starters for Fairview at a guard, a 5'3" junior, number 3, Bethany Singer. At a guard, a 5'3" senior, number 4, Carrie Zeedyke. At a forward, a 5'11" junior, number 14, Kelly Kreitz. At a forward, a 5'10", senior number 20, Allison Rose. And at a forward, a 5'7", junior number 34, Haley Hammer. Varsity coaches Russell Zeedyke, assisted by Nikki Grin, and junior varsity coach Joe Kine. And now for your hometown Golden Bears. At a guard, a 5'9", junior number 4, Elva Voigt. At a guard, a 5'8", senior number 11, Reese Grothaus. And at a guard, a 5'6", junior number 20, Mara Smith. And a forward, a 6'1", junior number 3, Kaylee Thiel. And at forward, a 5'10", junior number 15, Ella Rao. Varsity coaches Todd Grostein, assisted by Colin Walker, John Miner, Nikki Meyer, and JV coach Delaney Miley.
There you have it, our starting lineup being sponsored by Yoder Mechanical and Custom Fabrications. Call Yoder Mechanical and Custom Fabrications for all your mechanical piping needs at 419-519-3111. Everybody about ready to get this one underway. We've been waiting for this all day. Bryan and Fairview, two teams ready to do battle. It'll be Kelly Kreitz and Kaylee Thiel tipping things off together. And the tip will go to the Golden Bears. Mara Smith will give to Grothaus. And now Rao at the top of the key, and we're going to play fast-paced.
Yeah, the Bears got the tip. They tried to run their set play that they run on the run out to Reese Grothaus. Fairview's pretty well coached. They knew that was coming and had somebody back and took the drive away, so now the Bears are in the half court to start it.
Voigt will get it into Thiel. Is tipped away, though, by Rhodes. Now they'll hand back to Rao. Rao will go right side, stop, pop a three, no good. Rebound comes down for Reese Grodehouse. What a rebound and put back. 2-zip Bears, 7:24 remaining, and we've got a foul on Voigt.
Yeah, right place, right time for Reese Grodehouse right there. Little handsy there by Ella Voigt. Ella had a great night last night, 17 points to lead the Lady Bears. And she's drawn the assignment of defending Carrie Zedike right now.
Always the short straw, huh?
I think Ella Voigt likes that short straw.
All right, Zedike will bring it up. She will give over to Kreitz. Kreitz will look to drive, run underneath, shot up and good. That is Allison Rhodes putting it up and in. 2-2 ball game.
And that's one of those things when I was talking about the Bears need to play big inside. Allison Rhodes is a big, strong post player, and then you need to be aware of where she is and make things hard on her.
Trying to find Ella Voigt is stolen away by Fairview, and they're running. Zedike puts up a shot, bank and good, 4-2 Fairview.
There you see Fairview's pace, not wasting a lot of time in the half court.
And Bethany Singer is going to pick up a foul. She's trying to go after the pass.
Yep. I was watching some bowl games up here on the side while we've been playing. I don't think I saw too many better hits on receivers on the sideline than what Bethany put on Ella Voigt. I'm sure she learned that honest from some.
That's right. That's
from
right.
Some brothers and some cousins
and some dads.
And possibly some dads.
Missed shot by the Bears. Rebound comes down to Fairview. Kreitz is running with it. Kreitz feeds down to Singer, who loses the basketball. She gets it back though. Now underneath, and it goes off the hand of Allison Rhodes, trying to get down there and get quick.
Yeah, just a little too much on that one from Kreitz on the entry pass. Tough angle, and she put an awful lot of heat on that one.
So the Bears are coming the other way. In the corner is Voigt.
And just straight man-to-man out of Fairview right now. Like a mirror image of the Lady Bears. Everybody's up the line looking for deflections. Big shot by Ella Voigt.
Voigt puts in the 3-ball.
When Ella Voigt adds that part to her game consistently, knocking down outside shots, she will be one of the best players in the area.
Zedike with it, will put up a shot from about 12 feet. It's knocked away, rebound, gets come back and counted, and the foul as Rhodes goes up and puts it down. Allison Rhodes is 5'10". I was looking at my sheet early on, and I left out the 0 on 5'10". I'm like, no way that girl's 5'1".
Nope, not at all. Heck of an athlete on all of their teams. Allison's been a great athlete for Fairview for a while. Battled her way back from a tough knee injury. And she's a handful in there to handle. And right now she's got 5 quick points.
Yep, she does. 7-5 in favor of Fairview. Rao will bring it up. 5:42 remaining here, first quarter. Grodehouse with it. Grodehouse will look to drive, then give to Voigt. Voigt hands back to Grodehouse. Grodehouse works around a screen, comes up and will draw the foul from Bethany Singer. That's too quick on her.
Yeah,
I was going to say, I don't know, Bears offense looks just a little out of sync right now.
A little bit of who's going to shoot. I thought
Yeah.
Reese passed up a free throw line jumper there coming off a curl screen. Zedike went under it. I thought Reese had the jumper and she passed it up. I think there were times where Reese can be a little bit unselfish, and I don't think tonight's going to be one of those nights. Coach Grosjean's going to want to see that.
First foul shot is missed. 7-5, 5:29 remaining first quarter. Fairview leads. That second one is good, so a 1-point ball game. Zedike has the inbounds. Bears with that 1-2-2 full court zone. Looking to trap, kicked away by Rao. Kreitz was trying to give it back to Zedike, and Rao just took a foot out there.
And Rao pulled her best Kelly Kreitz impression by deflecting everything in the neighborhood. Those two are very similar players. When I watched Kelly Kreitz play last night, that was the first person that came to mind is what Ella Rao does for us defensively, getting her hands on everything.
And they both have braids, so they're really the same player. Feed it underneath, quick down to Haley Hammer. Hammer will give it back. Now Rhodes again up and underneath. Rhodes has been open down on that block the entire night.
Yeah, she was way too open that time.
Grodehouse launches a 3. It comes off strong. Rebound comes down to Voigt, and we're going to get a jump ball called as both Rhodes and Zedike came in to take that one away. I think the Bryan faithful wanted a foul.
Yeah, I think a foul on the rebound and then foul on the reach.
No
Jump
foul
ball,
given.
my favorite call. Easy bailout for the player and the official. They don't have to do much work on that.
7-6, Fairview leads. They get it over to Kreitz. Back door to Hammer, puts up the shot, no good.
That's
Hammer
a big
had the
foul
line.
there for the Bears. That's going to be 2 on Ella Voigt. And that's what you don't want to see, not halfway through the first quarter. That's twice there against that pressure where Fairview's been able to get an open player on the block. So either a change in pressure to go with some full court or get out of that for a little bit because Fairview's not had any trouble with it.
First one up and good for Hammer. Rhodes just been camping out on that block down there.
I'm not sure she should go anywhere else because right now
right.
it's been pretty successful.
Next one is up and no good. Rebound comes down to Thiel. Bears are running. Thiel moves it ahead quickly. She'll just keep going. Moves through the middle, and puts it up and in. Two
Great
people there, and she
decision by
went right
Kaylee
between
Thiel.
them.
She took that block to block, coast to coast. Kreitz thought she had a spot, trying to stand her ground, but Kaylee Thiel with a nice step around. A little bit of the coach bum getting skinny, avoiding contact, and good finish.
Long three in the air for Zedek is no good. Rebound comes down to Grodhaus. Grodhaus looking ahead, gives to Thiel. Can Thiel do it again through the middle? Stolen away by Zedek. And now Grodhaus picks it back up, puts it up and in at the foul line.
Yeah, good awareness by Reese Grodhaus right there. That time didn't pass up the open look from about 8 feet.
Zedek brings it up now. She'll head to her left. Dribble inside, has a double team, give out to Kreitz who launches a three, no good. That'll just go out of bounds, and that'll go back to the Lady Bears.
You know, that's what the Lady Bears are going to want to hope to see. You know, obviously misses, but you don't want to see those early threes go for Fairview because I got a feeling the way they shoot the ball, when the early ones go, they're going to come down in a hurry.
10-8 Bears lead, 3:48 remaining first quarter on the main stop scoreboard. Langendorfer goes to drive in, then she'll give back out to Anna Gray. Gray will go baseline, spin move, and then he is tipped away by Rhodes. Now Grodhaus will get it back. Grodhaus will fire it down to Thiel, and it goes off of it. We just talked about that a minute ago, Kelly Kreitz.
They're turning the favor with the kick ball there. Just get to a lot of things.
So Grodhaus will have it underneath.
Good pace and good offense. Good offense, good defense, yeah.
And I think we're going to foul on Zedek. It is, and she came right. She
came in just a little aggressive on Kaylee Thiel right there.
And she's just like Reese Grodhaus. She's one of those ones that they're not intentionally fouling. It's just they play hard, and their motors never turn off.
Yep, just playing hard, physical basketball. That's the way she's going to do it.
Grodhaus will go into the corner to Gray. Gray launches a three, going to be short, and rebound comes all the way down to Langendorfer. She finds Thiel somehow in the middle of the key, and Thiel puts it up and in. How did she see her?
Great hustle by Blaze Langendorfer. I'm not sure Kaylee was there when she left her feet, but a great flash by Kaylee Thiel there for the bucket.
Zedek going the other way with it. She has it, looks to drive. Will dish in the corner to Singer. Singer working against Smith. Now they feed underneath to Rhodes. Rhodes double team, shoots up, blocked by Thiel.
Thiel changed it just enough.
Down to Langendorfer, who decides to go baseline, passes up a three, misses a shot, gets her own rebound, misses another shot, no foul called. Lots of contact down there.
And I think Blaze would have been better off after the rebound there just to kind of gather, take her time. She tried to push that one up just a little too quick. And there's Kreitz getting a little out of control for Fairview.
Another turnover there for Fairview as Haley Hammer tried to get the pass from Kreitz, not able to do so. And so Gray will inbound here, and bringing it up will be Smith. Mara goes to her left side. Gray down low. Gray looks to drive, drives, puts up a shot, and it's good. Anna Gray, 14-8 Bears, 2-14.
Pretty closely guard. Oh, just out of the fingers.
Oh.
A couple of great blocks there defensively by the Bears.
Absolutely, 2 blocks. Look at this one. Thiel misses it, or blocks it, and then was that Rao? Rao blocked the other one.
Rao got the first one, and Thiel got the second one. And the Bears got a good call right there because I'm pretty sure that was out of bounds off of us. And the Fairview player touched it late.
All right, so Grodhaus will bring it up. Good screen there by Thiel. Gives it to Rao now on the wing. Rao will go around the screen, then dish back out Gray, top of the key. Gray will go around, put up the shot in. I don't know if you're allowed to yell air ball if she has had 2 layups.
No, I think they may want to stop. I think they've gotten her a little bit excited. A couple of great finishes there by Anna Gray. Anna Gray, Sonora player. She knows Fairview really well. She's seen this team before.
She has. Zedike with it on the left wing. Bears playing really great defense right now. Zedike has nowhere to go with it, so she'll try to take it, work it against Gray. Now she's triple team, loses the basketball, and she was looking for the foul, but good defense by all 3 Bryan Lady Bears in the key.
Yeah, I mean, Carrie's drawing a lot of eyes from the Bear defense right now.
Well, when you look at the game last night, and I'm sure our girls scouted a little bit, you saw
and they know each other.
The 4 players had all the shots, and now
you know that offense runs for Carrie Zedike. Now, right here's a little bit of a gamble by Coach Groschine. Minute and a half left in the first quarter. Ella Voigt's back in with 2. I trust her. I know Coach Groschine trusts her, but you never know how whistles are going to go, so just need her to play smart and aggressive.
Cross court, she has it. She'll go baseline, then she'll dish and give to Langendorfer, who launches an off-balance 3, goes off the rim. Nice rebound there by Rao, puts it back up and is fouled. I'll tell you what, Rao came in there and got that rebound. What a move. She came all the way in from basically the 3-point arc to get that rebound.
And that's what I talked about earlier. That's our athleticism has gone and got up against some bigger players. We're able to go get some balls by the way we can jump and attack the offensive glass.
First one is up and good for Rao. 17-8, minute 6 remaining here, first period. And Voigt comes out. Again, I like that substitution, offense for defense.
Yeah, Coach Groschine is the master of the offensive defensive substitution.
Next one up, and that is no good. Rebound comes down to the Apaches. Zedike will bring it down, a minute to play. She'll go to her right. Now top of the key to Rhodes. Hammer has it now. Rhodes will try to go get on that block. Kreitz with it. Now they have Rose at the foul line. Rose will try to go around. Now dish off to Mavis, and Mavis launches a 3, no good. Rebound comes down to Grothaus. Grothaus will blow by Kreitz. Rao has it with 39 seconds. Launches a 3. Got it! Rao! 4 points on the night.
Love that decision by Ella Rao right there. Not defended, 1 dribble, step at the top of the key. Knocked down a big shot.
Zedike will get bailed out with a foul on the floor. Let's see who they give that to.
I think that's going to be Ella Rao. Yep, Ella Rao just to the first.
20
I'm with you. A little bit of a bailout right there, but probably fortunate for the Bears. They did not call that a shooting foul.
Yeah. Zedike was not in the process of shooting. Looking to inbound here. They get it to Hammer. She'll drive and then dish out. 22 seconds to play. Here's Mavis. Mavis will give to Zedike. Zedike looks to drive, then gives back out to Hammer.
Great job staying down by Blaze Langendorfer on the shot fake by Zedike.
Mavis with it. Gives to Rhodes. 5 seconds to play.
Oops, stay down, stay down.
We're going to get a foul on the 3-pointer. Nope, they're going to stay at 2.
She was inside the line.
Is that going to be Rao again?
Yep, that's
2
I want to say
her.
Silly, but that's a tough foul.
Unfortunate
right there for
foul.
Ella Rao. Unfortunate. You got to stay down, challenge the shot from the floor. Don't get up in the air.
So that'll put Kreitz to the line to shoot 2.
Really good defense that entire possession right there. Hate to let them off easy at the end.
First one is good. Second one coming. It's a 11-point game right now, 20-9, 1.1 to go. That one is good too. The Bears will just inbound it, and that'll be the end of the first quarter of play. The main stop scoreboard shows 20-10 in favor of the Golden Bears. Back after this on the Golden Bear Sports Network.
I wanted to learn the skills to get ahead in my career. And thanks to Northwest State, I'm well on my way to a great job with a local company.
NSCC is my community's college.
Contact our advising center today or stop by.
When it comes to diamonds, size does matter, and you'll get a bigger diamond for less every day at Diamond & Gold Outlet in Napoleon. Plus, you won't find a better selection anywhere in Northwest Ohio. Diamond & Gold Outlet in Napoleon.
If you haven't stopped by Bryan Ford Lincoln to test drive the all-electric F-150 Lightning
or the rugged and sporty Ford Bronco, we only have one question for you.
Why not?
This Ford Bronco is great for daily commutes or the Outback.
And this F-150 Lightning will do 0 to 60 in 4 seconds without using a drop of gasoline. When you stop by and see us at Bryan Ford Lincoln, you can test drive either of these great vehicles.
Stop by and see us. We'll help you order the exact vehicle that you want and need.
So stop by and see us today at Bryan Ford Lincoln.
Back out on the Golden Bears Sports Network, the main stop scoreboard shows 20-10 in favor of the Golden Bears. Main stops open when you need them. You're always near a main stop. Don't forget about Thirsty Thursday every Thursday. Anna Gray has the basketball. Now Grotehouse top of the key working on Zedike. She'll back in and give to Langendorf for now right side to Gray. Gray spin move. They're still calling air ball. She's had 2 layups since then. That makes me laugh.
It's working for Bryan. So
That's right. That's right. Thiel now triple teamed, and we're going to jump ball.
Yeah, that's one of those, that's the old school fundamental. Don't bring the ball down low.
Yep.
Kayla got the ball down a little bit low, and Allison Rhodes tied her up, turned her over.
Bryan led by as many as 12 in the first half. As Kreitz comes through, gives the Hammer 2 ball, gets it, 20-12. Full 4-0 run here by the Apaches. Smith has it. Looks to go baseline.
I don't think any lead is safe against a team like Fairview, just like it wouldn't be against the Lady Bears. They can go at any time for some points.
Knocked out of bounds by Rhodes. So the Bears will inbound under their own basket. Very active hands on the Fairview defense.
Yep, both sides, both sides.
Underneath to Langendorfer. She'll drive, put up a shot, miss it off the side rim.
That's a couple of good looks Blaze Langendorfer's had, not been able to capitalize. We could use some buckets out of her tonight.
Absolutely. Now she'll come and tie up Zedike.
Yeah, great job by Blaze right there. Just ended up in the right place trying to chase Kreitz over the top of the screen, had the ball right in front of her, took it away and forced a turnover.
I don't know that I want to tie a ball up with Blaze Langendorfer.
No,
She's strong.
There's a little bit of frustration for missing that bunny in that.
So Smith will bring it. They'll get it underneath to Thiel. Thiel, one step, puts up a shot, no good. Rebound comes in, and Mara Smith getting in the mix. And Langendorfer now grabs the rebound, and that'll be a jump ball.
Quick jump balls, yeah. Oh, and there's another. That's 4 points we've not gotten the last 2 possessions. A couple point blank looks.
That's something you got to start knocking those down. Because as you said, no lead is safe.
No, you don't want to give away 4 points to anybody, but especially not a team that can score like Fairview can.
Fairview gets trapped in the corner. They're able to get out of it. Kelly Kreitz will look to drive. Bounce pass to Rhodes, and it's blocked away. Oh, they're going to get Thiel on that, and that's a bad call. All ball.
Calling Reese Grotehouse with the body right
really?
now. Yeah.
Okay, Reese, okay.
But I don't know about that either. And that's 2 on her. So right now you got Ella Voigt, Ella Rao, and Reese Grotehouse all with 2 fouls. I don't know about that one.
Yeah, I thought they were going to get it on Thiel, and she was clean. Free throws sponsored by Welling Construction, a 3rd-generation family-owned general contractor for quality custom homes, renovation projects, and commercial work. Contact us at 419-636-3712. Bears have been stuck at 20, and it is basically
we talked about a 6-0 run here for Fairview since that 20-8 lead, and it's been a lot of just bad breaks. Bears haven't been doing anything wrong necessarily. Missed a couple of bunnies here to start the second quarter. They need to find a way to score the ball.
Gray with it on the right-hand side, look to drive. Now they get over to Smith. Smith will cross court and skip it to Rao, who launches another one, no good. Rebound comes back, and Blaze Langendorfer with the putback. There's one of those for Blaze.
There, we needed that from Blaze, and that was what Coach Zedike talked about, not giving up offensive rebounds, and Bears have been really active on the offensive glass so far tonight.
And Stryker moving it around. They've got Rhodes wide open. She'll go baseline now and miss the shot. Rebound comes down to the smallest player on the court right now, Mara Smith.
Mara Smith pulls that rebound from Taylor and Thiel. And then she's going to get an easy bunny on the backside.
Left block, nice find by Reese Grotehouse.
Well, she kicked it to the opposite wing on the way down and then just never left the block. I mean, that was a great job by her being aware. Nobody knew where she was. Why leave the block? And Reese Grotehouse found her with some dribble penetration.
Kreitz has it. She'll give to Rhodes. Rhodes will bounce past to Singer. Singer looks to drive. It's knocked away by Thiel. Rhodes picks it up. Thiel hits the deck. And now Mara Smith will come up and tie the ball up.
I think she had a little help hitting the deck there. A little stiff arm from Allison Rhodes.
So are we going to get a foul called?
I think he missed the one on when she shoved Thiel.
So they're going to get on Rhodes.
Call it to her down here.
That's interesting.
So that's 2 on Allison Rhodes. So foul trouble for both teams right now early. A couple of starters for Fairview and 3 for Bryan with 2 fouls each.
That's the 6th or 15th foul for the Apaches. Bryan has 6, so not a real clean game as far as the fouls go. Smith will bring it up.
No, but it's kind of what you expect with 2 teams that are going to play this physical, and they're not given a whole lot anywhere.
Allspaw, they were looking
no
for the
big
feed.
advantage for either team at a spot, at a position, or offensively or defensively.
Smith looks to inbound. She'll bounce it in, and it's going to get to nobody except Dietsch, who will pick it up. I don't know where she was going with that.
No, I think she thought she had a backdoor cut out of either Kaylee or Ella Voigt. It just didn't happen, so she's got to force a stop at this end.
Kreitz has it, gets knocked out of bounds by Thiel.
I like how active Kaylee Thiel's been on the defensive end tonight. She's come to play on this end of the floor.
Alexis Taylor will come into the game for Allison Rhodes, and Taylor was one of the scorers in double figures last night. Fairview moving around, Taylor has it, and knocked away by Mara Smith. They're going to say it stays right here.
Yeah, good job by the Bear defense collapsing on Taylor in the paint. Made that hard for her. I think, if you're Fairview, what you're seeing is last night, it was a lot of easy stuff in the paint. Allison Rhodes and Alexis Taylor didn't get harassed very much. Tonight, when they get touches, they're getting harassed, and then they've got people their size to match up with them.
Dietsch thought about a 3. Now she'll start dribbling.
Great help there from Blaze Langendorfer. Anna Gray getting squeezed on the elevator play. And Blaze did a great job coming and helping.
3 ball in the air for Singer's no good. Rebound comes down to Allspaw. They fire it down to Thiel, who makes a nice move up and in. 26-14.
Nice pass by Blaze Langendorfer right there. Great check out by Allie Allspaw to start that. And then Blaze with the perfect pass to the tall receiver on the other end. A nice finish by Kaylee Thiel.
26-14, Bears lead with 4:07 remaining. 3 ball in the air is no good for Kelly Kreitz. She gets her own rebound, though.
Yeah, long rebound off the missed 3.
They get it over to Singer. Singer working against Thiel. Now back to Dietsch. Dietsch will feed in to Taylor, and Allspaw is going to get the foul with the bump. Taylor's going to head to the line.
I mean, it's easy to see Coach wants to 3-quarter to front the post a little bit. It feels like to me with our length of Allspaw and Thiel, their length is good enough to play behind and make Taylor and Rhodes shoot over the top. We'll see how long they keep with this technique in the post.
First one up is no good for Taylor. 5'11" junior will get a second one.
First missed free throw for Fairview tonight. They were 6 of 6 before that. Bears have just shot 4 free throws so far. Fairview's been at the line a lot more.
And that is good, so 26-15 is the score. 3:50 remaining here, first half. Every foul the Bears commit now will be Fairview shooting. Fairview needs 2 more to get the Bears into the bonus. Roadhouse with the basketball. She's dribbling around against Dietsch. Thiel will go baseline, put up a shot, no good. Rebound knocked around, and Langendorfer, they come back with it. Now baseline for Grotehouse. She'll dish at the last second at Thiel. She didn't get it up enough, and rebound comes down to Kreitz. Right idea, just not enough.
Yeah, I think she might have. Kreitz may have gotten away with one there on the other end. A great save again by Blaze Langendorfer, being really active tonight on both ends.
Long ball for Alexis Taylor. No, that's actually Allison Rhodes, excuse me.
Allison Rhodes, she was 1 for 1 from 3 last night. 75% shooter from outside the arc for her this season.
For a girl that's 5'10" and built, for a post player.
Right, yeah, and it may just be that she takes them at the right opportunities because her feet were set. She saw it and stroked it. That was a great shot by her.
Thiel will feed underneath the Allspaw. We're going to get a jump ball called.
Great job there. We've seen it on the other end from the Bears collapsing on Taylor and Rhodes, and there Fairview did the same thing to Allie Allspaw.
Mara Smith's going to check back in here.
I think right now, if you told Coach Grosjean he could keep this at a 8 to 10, 6 to 10 point lead and be able to keep Voigt and Gray on the bench, protect them with fouls right now, I think he'd be pretty happy.
Rao with the basketball over to Grodhouse. 3-ball in the air, no good. Rebound comes down to Smith, and it gets knocked out of bounds by Taylor.
Mara Smith doing a great job going in and keeping that ball keeping it alive on the offensive glass.
Grodhouse will inbound. She has Smith. Smith launches a 3. It's off, and it is out of bounds. Boy, Smith has hit a lot of 3s, and that one just didn't look good coming off her hands.
No, she hasn't missed very many lately. That's a good shot for her. No reason not to take that shot. If you're coach, you just don't want that to rattle her. Make her. She needs to keep shooting. She's been good lately.
Zedek will launch a 3 the other way. No good. Rebound will go off of Rhodes, or Taylor, excuse me. Gray will check back in. 2:20 remaining. Main stop scoreboard shows 26-18.
Get Rao and her 2 fouls off the floor.
And Gray has 2 as well, though. No, Gray
good
has
possession.
9.
Really big possession right now for the Lady Bears. Find a bucket here. Get it back to 10. Make Fairview work hard on the other end here.
Grodhouse cuts through the key. They missed her. Smith has it now. Looking to
no
feed the
reason to
Langendorfer.
force in the post right now. That's where Fairview is. They're happy with us putting it there because they're just collapsing down on our players.
Smith launches another 3. That one rattles in and out. And again, Langendorfer goes for the rebound. And that's going to say the Bears are going to keep it.
Yeah, good break off of that. And you look who was there again, Chris. Blaze Langendorfer chasing that. Nice job by her of keeping that ball alive off the glass. She's done that a few times.
You haven't seen much out of Blaze in the scorebook as far as points, but what she brings to the court as a leader and defensively has been really, really good. Smith with the basketball, finds a cutting Grodhouse. Grodhouse will give to Thiel, top of the key. Now Thiel will drive, everybody collapses, and they're going to go foul on the way in on the floor. See if that's on Rhodes or Singer. It's actually on Seedike, so I picked the wrong one out of all of them.
2 on her.
Yep.
And that's probably a lucky break for Allison Rhodes. I thought she did a little bit of grab, and this Thiel went to go by her. And you can see that's something the Bears are trying to do. Get the ball to Kaylee Thiel on the perimeter, pull Rhodes away from the basket, and then attack her.
If I remember correctly, and this again is my memory, I feel like Zedike got into foul trouble in this game last year.
She did, early, bad foul trouble.
3-ball is missed by Grodhouse, and Zedike kind of gives a forearm to Mara Smith on the rebound.
Shove.
Underneath, Taylor puts it up. That's going to be off nothing, and it'll go to the Golden Bears.
Yeah, and that's probably got a little bit to do with the Kaylee Thiel, Ali Allspaul impact so far. The Bears have been able to challenge a lot of shots in the paint. Taylor not nearly as comfortable as what she was last night around the basket.
Going to see both Rao and Voigt here on the offensive end, and again, I think we're going to see substitution offense for defense here, because those 2 each have 2 fouls, but they're also 2 of your best shooters.
Yeah, the Bears have 3 players on the floor with 3 fouls each, so a lot of ball game to play. If you don't get what you like here, don't give away anything silly.
Minute 15 to play, 26-21 Bears. Roadhouse with it. She'll drive, put up a shot. It is blocked by Alexis Taylor.
And that's kind of hurt the Bears a little bit this quarter. They've been just 6 points. Fairview's cut this lead in half, and there's not been a very friendly whistle at that end when the Bears have attacked the basket.
Zedike has the top of the key working on Voigt.
Yeah,
She'll go
this
right
is where,
side.
This is where the Bears need to be careful.
Yep, and just thrown out of bounds. So now you're going to keep those 2 in right now, but I think Coach Grosstream is looking for a way to get them out on the defensive end. You got to be careful.
Yep, you just have to be smart. You got three kids that have played a lot of ball games there. They know to be smart here. Fairview's not going to beat you in the second quarter with 45 seconds left.
26-21, bounce pass over to Thiel. I didn't even see her, and now we're going to get a jump ball as Kelly Kreitz comes in and ties it up. So right back.
I just feel like the Lady Bears could have probably just kept it at half court there and dribbled the clock out.
Going to see some switching here.
Yeah, they wanted to get those defensive subs up there faster. If you're Coach Zedike, you want to attack any one of those 3, especially right here. Carrie Zedike attacking Ella Voigt. But you got 3 Bears you could go after. You get one of them to pick up her 3rd foul before the half. That'd be a nice momentum swing for Fairview.
Zedike with it, working on Voigt. Now she'll feed underneath. Rao is standing straight up. Shot is up and
she couldn't afford to do anything else.
Kreitz has it, 4
Good
seconds.
recognition there by Fairview.
Roadhouse step back three, no good. And at the end of the first half of play, the main stop scoreboard shows Bryan 26, Fairview 23. Back after this on the Golden Bear Sports Network.
I'm Tom Turnbull of Oberlin-Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory. Family owned, family focused, celebrating our 100th anniversary, 2022.
It's great working with family. The relationship we have with one another allows us to focus on your family and help guide you through the planning process.
We focus in on your family's needs to make sure that everything is done the way that you and your family want.
Right now, our family wants a Golden Bear victory.
Oberlin-Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory. Family owned, family focused.
Here at the Williams County Veteran Service Office, our mission is plain and simple. We are here to serve our local Williams County veterans and their dependents. We are staffed with trained service officers who have the compassion and understanding to assist their fellow veterans in obtaining all federal and state benefits that they have earned. Additionally, we provide emergency financial assistance and transportation to VA medical centers. So if you're a veteran or a dependent of a veteran, stop in today and see how we can help you at the Williams County Veteran Service Office.
If you haven't stopped by Bryan Ford Lincoln to test drive the all-electric F-150 Lightning
or the rugged and sporty Ford Bronco, we only have one question for you.
Why not?
This Ford Bronco is great for daily commutes or the Outback.
And this F-150 Lightning will do 0 to 60 in 4 seconds without using a drop of gasoline. When you stop by and see us at Bryan Ford Lincoln, you can test drive either of these great vehicles.
Stop by and see us. We'll help you order the exact vehicle that you want and need.
So stop by and see us today at Bryan Ford Lincoln.
Why do so many people travel to Jason Eats Automotive Services in Edgerton when they want their vehicles repaired? Because Dave Brown and Sam Bailey have over 60 years of experience fixing the problems that other mechanics couldn't. They work on all makes and models, and they specialize on imports. Recently, they have expanded their service area by almost 50%, and they've hired Eston Knurk to their staff. So if you have a vehicle, foreign or domestic, that you want fixed right the first time, take it to Jason Dietsch Automotive Services on the east side of Edgerton.
I wanted to learn the skills to get ahead in my career, and thanks to Northwest State, I'm well on my way to a great job with a local company.
NSCC is my community's college.
Contact our advising center today or stop by.
When it comes to diamonds, size does matter, and you'll get a bigger diamond for less every day at Diamond & Gold Outlet in Napoleon. Plus, you won't find a better selection anywhere in Northwest Ohio. Diamond & Gold Outlet in Napoleon.
Serving families in the tri-state area since 1924.
Back out on the Golden Bear Sports Network, halftime 26-20 in favor of the Golden Bears. Their lead was up to 12, but the Apaches able to cut it back. Let's take a look at some stats here. Bryan is 11 of 29 from the field, 2 of 11 from 3, 2 of 4 from 4. Fairview, meanwhile, 6 of 21 from the field, 1 of 7 from 3, 7 of 9 for 3 free throws. Fairview has 8 turnovers to Bryan's 6. Bryan has 6 bench points, Fairview just with 1. Bryan out rebounding the Apaches 12-8. Why don't you give us some individual statistics?
All right, individual scores right now for the Apaches. They're being led by Allison Rhodes. She's been 3 for 3 from the free throw line. She's got a 3-pointer. She's got 10 points. She's the only player for Fairview in double digits right now. Kelly Kreitz has 4. Harley Hammer has 3 points. Carrie Zedike's got 2. Bears have been doing a pretty good job defensively on her, and Alexis Taylor has 1 to give them their 20 points. On the Golden Bears side of things, Reese Grodhouse has 5 points for the Lady Bears. Ella Rao has 4 points. Kaylee Thiel leading the way with 6. 3 points from Ella Voigt, 4 points from Anna Gray, 2 points from Mara Smith and Blaze Langendorfer each. So again, what we've seen a lot of lately with the Bears, a lot of scoring, a lot of people producing. 7 players have scored for the Lady Bears. Good balance from them. Would have liked to see the tempo keep up. That's kind of that bugaboo a bit for the Lady Bears. 20 in the first quarter and then 6 in the second quarter. You know, we missed 2 easy opportunities to start the quarter. You hope those 4 don't come back to haunt us. You know, and right now I think a big number on those stats is the free throw line. The Fairview's already been there 5 more times and has 5 more points at the free throw line. I thought there was a few times the Lady Bears attacked the basket and weren't rewarded with a whistle. That number's probably going to have to change in the second half. I don't know that you can count on Fairview shooting that bad. We played really good defense, but they're not going to continue to miss a lot of shots. You just can't live on that. So we need to shoot the ball a little bit better, and we got to try to get ourselves to the free throw line a little more.
Going to take a timeout. It is 26-20 in favor of the Golden Bears. Back after this on the Golden Bears Sports Network.
I wanted to learn the skills to get ahead in my career, and thanks to Northwest State, I'm well on my way to a great job with a local company.
NSCC is my community's college.
Contact our advising center today or stop by.
The Bryan Athletic Boosters Board of Directors invites you to become Bryan Built.
The Athletic Boosters support our athletic programs in many ways, and that support is made possible through both corporate and patron support.
We are Bryan Built.
When it comes to diamonds, size does matter, and you'll get a bigger diamond for less every day at Diamond & Gold Outlet in Napoleon. Plus, you won't find a better selection anywhere in Northwest Ohio. Diamond & Gold Outlet in Napoleon.
Halftime here on the Golden Bears Sports Network, 26-20. The Bears lead on the main stop scoreboard. I want to thank our sponsors for bringing you the game. They include Real Estate Advantage, Innovative Ag, Andrews O'Neill & Lowe, the Bryan Athletic Boosters, Jason Dietsch Automotive, Starks Plumbing and Heating, Bryan Ford Lincoln, Laub Auto Parts, Veteran Services of Williams County, Bryan Parks and Rec, Danielle Van Atta Agency, Diamond & Gold Outlet, Newcomer, Schaefer, Spangler, Brininger & Rakes, Spackler Monument, Northwest State Community College, the Fairview Athletic Boosters, and Oberlin-Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory. All right, what are you saying to your two teams in there in the locker room?
I think right now, if you're Coach Grosjean, you got to be really happy with that defensive effort. You got a team that's been, I think I said last night, they came in averaging 70 points in their last half dozen ball games, like 70 and a half or something like that, and you've held them to 20 in the first half. Fairview has not shot it great. They made some bad decisions, but that's got a lot to do with a really nice defensive effort by the Lady Bears. So you want to keep that up, and then you got to find a way to keep that consistency on offense. It's just find a way to stay consistent, and you've got to make your easy looks when you get them, because there aren't many out there. And then on the other side, Coach Zedike, I don't think we're panicking at all, and I thought he should commend his girls for not panicking. Down double digits at the end of the first quarter, they're able to cut that lead from 10 down to 6, and you just keep chipping away, and in the fourth quarter hope that you're there. But they're doing a good job getting themselves to the free throw line. They're playing good defense on the Lady Bears right now, so I don't know that a whole lot has to change. Now both coaches know their teams and know their opponent well enough that what adjustments they're ready to make at halftime. But I really don't see either team needing to make a whole lot of changes, especially on the defensive end. Offensively, it's just going to be a matter of how do we get our people going. Reese Grodehouse needs to continue to get looks. Kaylee Field needs to continue to get looks. And Carrie Zedike on the other side has really been facing a wall of Lady Bears every time she touches it. So what can we do to get her some more open looks?
Let's take a look at some scores from around the region in boys basketball. BG is beating Huron 38-36. Girls basketball, BG beating Lake 24-22. Boys basketball, Bluffton is beating Arlington 59-43. It is New Bremen over Elida 27-22 at the half. And boys, Maumee beating Swanton 10-6. Boys basketball, and then boys basketball at the half. Miller City over Tenora 19-12 at the half. Boys as well. OG over Lima Central Catholic 48-29. Lots of holiday tournaments going on in the first quarter. This can't be a first quarter score, but if it is, it's a lot of score. Finley over St. Mary's 60-37 in the first quarter. I don't think that's a first quarter score.
I don't think there's enough time in the first quarter for that. I'd be impressed. Loyola Marymount's coming back.
So there you have it. Those are some scores from around the region. Going to take this timeout, come back with the second half after this on the Golden Bears Sports Network.
When you're looking for that unusual part like a battery for your key fob, or everyday car parts like windshield washing fluid, wipers, motor oil or filters, antifreeze or batteries, don't forget to stop by your local Napa store in Bryan. They have the parts in stock. If you're buying any of these parts from anyone other than Napa in Bryan, you're paying too much. When it comes to diamonds, size does matter, and you'll get a bigger diamond for less every day at Diamond and Gold Outlet in Napoleon. Plus, you won't find a better selection anywhere in Northwest Ohio. Diamond and Gold Outlet in Napoleon. Why do so many people travel to Jason Eats Automotive Services in Edgerton when they want their vehicles repaired? Because Dave Brown and Sam Bailey have over 60 years of experience fixing the problems that other mechanics couldn't. They work on all makes and models, and they specialize on imports. Recently, they have expanded their service area by almost 50%, and they've hired Eston Knerk to their staff. So if you have a vehicle, foreign or domestic, that you want fixed right the first time, take it to Jason Dietsch Automotive Services on the east side of Edgerton.
Northwest Ohio, and wish them the best of luck in this game.
Back out on the Golden Bear Sports Network, 26-20. Bryan leads Fairview here at the half. It'll be Lady Bears basketball to start the half, and Mara Smith will get the inbound pass. Let's see what the Bears do in these first couple of minutes.
Yeah, I think these first couple minutes are big right now for both teams.
Boyd had it, now over to Smith, who launches a three. That one rattles in and out and then back in again. Mara Smith with her
third open look, and the first one she got to go down, and she touched every part of the rim with that one. That young lady needed to see that go down.
Absolutely.
Great decision by her. Good find by Reese Grodehouse.
Hammer has it for Fairview. Now top of the key. Dietsch thought about a big one. She puts up a shot off glass and good. She thought about a long three.
Yeah, a little bit too easy. And we didn't stay down on the outside. Went for the ball fake that time. We've done a pretty good job of staying down on her all night.
So Bears will have it. Here's Voigt on the left wing. Now back top of the key to Thiel. Thiel looks to drive. The door closes. Ball stolen away. Dietsch grabs it, and she'll go ahead to Kreitz. Kreitz will stop, put up a shot, and it's good. 29-24 Bears, 1 minute into this one.
Yeah, and that's something you don't want to have happen here if you're the Bears. Turnovers leading to easy offense for Fairview, because that'll get them on a roll.
Rao for three, no good. Rebound comes down to Rhodes, or excuse me, Kreitz, and she'll go with it. Kreitz working against Grodehouse, now back up to Dietsch. Now top of the key to Rhodes. Now they get it over the left side to Hammer. Hammer tries to feed underneath to Kreitz, who will turn, put up a shot, and good. Kelly Kreitz over Mara Smith.
Fairview recognized the mismatch right there. Kreitz on Mara Smith. That's about 5'10" on 5'5". She took advantage of having that with a nice turnaround.
Voigt will dish back out to Smith. Smith step back three. No good. Rebound will come down, and Thiel will grab it after Rhodes had her hand on it, and that'll be a jump ball, and Fairview has the possession arrow. 29-26, one possession game. Fairview with the basketball. They trail by 3, 6:11 remaining. Third quarter, excuse me.
Yeah, after that really good start by the Lady Bears, you had a feeling that this is going to go down to the end. This is going to be a 4-quarter game. Not going to be a lot of possession separating either team at the end here.
Dietsch will come through. They strip her, and a good no call there, just like it was down here.
Yeah. A little bit too easy going to the basket there. That's concerning, because that's twice now that Dietsch had the ball and she's gotten an easy look at the basket.
Kreitz has it, down low to Rhodes, up and counted, and the foul. Thiel's going to commit the foul. She looked at the official like, are you serious?
Yeah, I'm not sure she was close enough to foul her was the problem.
So 29-28, and this foul shot's for the tie right here.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Probably a better no whistle on that. I think the official was behind it, though. He didn't get a great look.
So now we got a tie ball game as Bears come out with 3 and Fairview answers.
Yeah, Bears got to find some offense here. 9-3 to start the quarter for Fairview. This is about the opposite of what the Bears were looking for.
They feed it in to Thiel, and it's stolen away. And Dietsch ends up with it. Almost traveled, probably should have traveled. 3 ball in the air, it is no good. Rebound comes down as Kreitz gets her own rebound. Jump ball going back to the Bears. Tell you what, Kreitz came in real quick after that shot.
Yeah, I think shooter always knows. She had a good idea that that ball might be a little bit long, and she's going to see it come off the rim before anybody else.
So the Bears will bring it up. They desperately need a bucket here, as Fairview has tied it up. Grodehouse with the basketball. Grodehouse gives over to Smith. Smith back to Grodehouse, top of the key, launches a 3, got it. Reese Grodehouse.
Big hit there for the Lady Bears, and this is a game where Reese Grodehouse may need to Made to look for her shot just a little bit more. The defense of Fairview is very good. I'm not going to get anything easy. Reese is going to have to work to create.
Hammer with the basketball. She'll skip it over to Rhodes behind the three-point arc. Rhodes will now drive, lose the basketball, and Bears will move it ahead. Roadhouse with it at the foul line will throw it off of Schiniger.
I think that's one where she needs to be a little more,
just go
a little
right
more
to the
selfish.
hole.
Maybe you want to ball fake to that opposite block, but you go finish. Trust yourself.
Yep. 32-29. Smith with it. Now Voigt. Voigt thinks about a three. Now she gives to Smith top of the key. Smith also thought about a three. Now she'll reset and call the offense. Smith gives to Voigt, left wing. Voigt looking for a streaking feel. Can't find her. Now back out. Roadhouse with a step back three. No good. Rebound comes down to Rhodes, and the Bears tie her up. Oh, no, they get a foul.
Yeah, and that's one that I don't want to see that go against the Bears, but that's one that's got to be called there. Rhodes had the ball secured. Smith reached in from behind, tried to tie her up. That's a good reach-in call by the official.
Coach Grosjean disagrees with you, but I think you're right.
yeah, I don't doubt it.
Zedike will bring it up.
I would disagree with me, too, if I was standing right there, and I don't like it much more standing up here, but I think it was the right call.
Zedike looks to bring it up. She'll give to Singer, and now we've got a timeout from Coach. And it'll be a full timeout, it looks like. So 32-29, the Bears lead, going to take a 30-second timeout. Back after this on the Golden Bear Sports Network.
I'm Tom Turnbull of Oberlin-Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory. Family owned, family focused, celebrating our 100th anniversary, 2022.
It's great working with family. The relationship we have with one another allows us to focus on your family and help guide you through the planning process.
We focus in on your family's needs to make sure that everything is done the way that you and your family want.
Right now, our family wants a Golden Bear victory.
Oberlin-Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory. Family owned, family focused.
Back out on the Golden Bear Sports Network, Chris Malenga, Bryan Arnold, 32-29. Bears lead. It's a three-point lead, and it's been very close. Fairview's done a great job offensively this half.
They just keep chipping away. You can tell they've played a lot of big games. These are girls that have played a lot of tournament games regardless of the sport, but they've had good tournament runs in basketball prior to last year as well, so they're not going to get real frazzled. They played a statewide power in Ottawa-Glandorf earlier this year to a one-point loss. They played a tough schedule. They've been in some big ball games. So when they got down 12 early, they weren't rattled at all. They just worked on chipping away.
So Fairview has it. Kreitz will skip it all the way across. Now Singer will try to go baseline, give to Zedike top of the key. Now over to Rhodes. Rhodes will try to skip it over again, and she just went the wrong way. Looking for Kelly Kreitz, and Kreitz went one way. Rhodes thought she was going the other.
Yeah, a little sloppy with the basketball right there for Fairview. I mean, the one thing you can see for the Bears, they can help off of Bethany Singer. She's not looking to shoot it anytime she touches it. That it helps with a team that's so talented offensively to know you've got players you can help off of.
Try to feed the seal, and then we're going to get a foul on. I believe that should be on Rhodes, correct?
Looks like it's on Allison Rhodes. If so, that'll be her third.
Yep. Rhodes was riding the back of Kaylee Thiel.
Yeah, maybe throwing a little bit of a knee in there.
Langendorfer will check back in.
Ayala Voigt should have been ready to shoot that last one, but she got that look at three.
Yep. Voigt has it now, and she's going to get it stolen away as Zedike just picks her pocket and then finds Kreitz.
Yep, you got to be strong with the ball anytime Carrie Kreitz is around. She is active and strong.
Roadhouse knocks that one away. They feed it ahead. Here's Anna Gray, and this is another one where the Bears just need to be a little more selfish. Gray had a clear look to the basket, and it turns into a jump ball.
Yep. I like it. It's hard to complain about an unselfish basketball team, but there's twice right there where you need to go try to create a foul, go try to create yourself a layup, and just can't afford to give away chances like that against a good basketball team like Fairview.
Yep. Zedike has the inbound pass. She's working against Ella Voigt. Voigt will go up with her right on her hip, and now she blows around a screen. Now she's double teamed. Underneath to Taylor. Taylor looking to move, throws up a shot, and Blaze Langendorfer is going to pick up a foul. I'm not sure about some of these.
Well, I think Blaze just got herself in a bad spot there. Taylor beat her to the spot. Blaze needed to recover and get behind, make her shoot over the top, and once she lost position, she was in trouble there.
So this will put Taylor to the line. free throw sponsored by Welling Construction, a third-generation family-owned general contractor for quality custom homes, renovation projects, and commercial work. Contact us at 419-636-3712. First one good for Taylor. Here comes number 2. And that one is good as well. 32-31. The Bears lead is just 1. It's going to go down to the wire.
Yeah, this game just has a feel of it's not going to get very much more separation the rest of the night. Two teams playing very good defensively.
Gray with it. She'll give to Smith. Smith will cross-court it to Voigt. Voigt launches a 3. Buries it. There was no doubt about that one.
Ella Voigt taking a couple threes, hit a couple threes. That's a big shot there from the junior.
Dietsch will bring it up. Dietsch runs into a trap. They get it down to Singer and then tipped away. Bears will get the turnover. Smith is running.
Nice job in the run and jump right there.
And Smith throws it off of Kreitz. She was looking for Anna Gray down that left-hand side. Grodehouse will take it out of bounds. Grodehouse finds Gray, then back to Grodehouse. And now over to Smith. Now they give it to Voigt. Voigt looks to drive. Door closes. Shot up. She's fouled.
Yeah, she had a mismatch that time. Alexis Taylor on Ella Voigt on the perimeter is not a good matchup for Coach Zedike. Good recognition by Ella Voigt. I thought they were going to let her get away with that contact again.
So Voigt will head to the line. She's shooting 77% from the line going into the tournament.
Just the 5th and 6th free throws of the night for the Lady Bears. Right now, Fairview shot 12, and that whistle's got to change a little bit to help the Bears out here as the game goes on.
Bears lead is 5. Make it continue 5. I thought that was good from her hand. Taylor with the basketball. I'll tell you what, there's one you got to tie up down there. She's not used to handling the basketball.
Yeah, you feel like you had Taylor in a tough spot with it there. Christ kind of got caught in between. Do I shoot? Do I not shoot?
She missed the shot. 3 ball for Rao is well short. It got tipped.
I don't know about tipped, but it was definitely short.
I don't know. I thought Hammer got a little bit of a hand on it as it left. Zedike will feed it underneath to Taylor, and then she'll pass it right back to Ella Rao. Rao will let traffic clear by.
Throwing to voices there maybe instead of throwing to players.
3 ball, Grodehouse, nothing but net. It's an 8-point lead, 39-31. I tell you what, Allison Rhodes is on the bench, and while Taylor is good underneath, she is not as good a ball handler as Rhodes is. It's a couple shots she's missed down there.
Almost on cue, Coach got Allison Rhodes back up. And that's a good job there by Blaze Langendorfer running the floor and beating Alexis Taylor to the spot.
So Langendorfer gets fouled. And then Taylor will have 2 quick ones now. And Langendorfer will head to the line. She's 35% from the line. Hopefully that percentage improves. First one is good. Allie Alspaugh will check in, and Voigt will sit down. Good job by Voigt to not pick up any more fouls.
Yeah, right now you feel pretty good. Minute 22 left. 3 players with 2 fouls. The foul trouble on Fairview. They've got 3 with 2, and then Allison Rhodes is playing with 3 fouls right now.
Langendorfer makes that one too. 41-31, 10-point lead for the Bears. Minute 22 remaining, 3rd quarter.
Yeah, you like to see this be a little bit of a breakout night for Blaze Langendorfer. She's been real good on both ends of the floor, really active.
Zedike with the basketball, working against Anna Gray. She'll try to back in, runs into trouble, picks up her dribble, gives to Kreitz. Kreitz now working on Rao. She'll look to drive, then give to Rhodes. Rhodes feeds underneath, and we're going to get a foul. Is that going to be on? That's going to be on Rao.
Talked Rao into her 3rd right there. Yeah, just a little 2-man game there with Allison Rhodes and Kelly Kreitz. They replaced each other in the post, and a good look by Allison Rhodes, and I think Rao trying to reposition herself might have pulled and tugged a little.
Zedike will inbound, 3 ball in the air is no good. It goes off the top. So about the best effort you could have, best situation for the Bears off an inbound like that.
Definitely. I tell you, in a couple of situations like this, Fairview's played back. Like right now, see, they're playing back inside. I'd stop right here and just dribble this quarter out. And there's any reason to take a chance of doing anything other than getting the only shot for the rest of this quarter. We'll stretch this lead back up to 10 points. Let's be really patient here. There's no reason for Fairview to get an opportunity.
3 ball for Rao. I like that. No good. Rebound scampered for, and it's going to go off to Stryker. Or to Fairview, excuse me.
Good hustle again. Yep. Anna Gray getting in the mix right there. You got to love the energy. Got to love the hustle that the Lady Bears have showed all night. They know this is a big game. They know they haven't seen a ton of competition like this, and they want to show that they can play with, one of the best teams in the area, if not one of the best Division III teams in the state of Ohio.
Underneath, and we're going to get a quick foul on field. Oh, wait, they're going to give that to Rao.
We'll see who it goes on, because it's going to be 4 if it's Rao.
Yep, it's Rao.
4 on Rao.
That's a problem.
Yeah, it just means she's going to sit here to start the 4th quarter for a while, and Anna Gray's got to play big, Blaze got to continue to play big, and Ella Voigt's on the floor. So we have people. This is why you're deep, and this is why you have interchangeable parts.
Yep.
But you got to be smart if you're on the floor.
Theo blocks that one. It'll stay here with 12.3 to go. Kaylee Theo is fearless.
Yeah, she's a little late recovering to that ball. Went for the shot fake and was lucky to recover.
Rhodes will put it up. High glass, no good. Rebound comes down. And that should be, they're going to call that a jump ball again.
Yeah. Good defense by Kaylee Thiel and good backside rebound there by Anna Gray.
So it'll stay with the Bears. 7.8
chance
to
get
go.
The last shot here.
They're going to come up and pressure this, though. They'll give it to quickly down. 3 ball in the air. That hit glass. That was a long 3.
Yep.
So at the end of the 3rd quarter of play, the main stop scoreboard shows 41-31. Back after this on the Golden Bear Sports Network.
Here at the Williams County Veteran Service Office, our mission is plain and simple. We are here to serve our local Williams County veterans and their dependents. We are staffed with trained service officers who have the compassion and understanding to assist their fellow veterans in obtaining all federal and state benefits that they have earned. Additionally, we provide emergency financial assistance and transportation to VA medical centers. So if you're a veteran or a dependent of a veteran, stop in today and see how we can help you at the Williams County Veteran Service Office.
Why do so many people travel to Jason Dietsch Automotive Services in Edgerton when they want their vehicles repaired? Because Dave Brown and Sam Bailey have over 60 years of experience fixing the problems that other mechanics couldn't. They work on all makes and models, and they specialize on imports. Recently, they have expanded their service area by almost 50%, and they've hired Eston Knurk to their staff. So if you have a vehicle, foreign or domestic, that you want fixed right the first time, take it to Jason Dietsch Automotive Services on the east side of Edgerton.
Back out on the Golden Bear Sports Network, start of the 4th quarter of play. It is 41-31. Main stop scoreboard in favor of the Golden Bears over the Fairview Apaches.
All right, this is winning time now. 4th quarter, playing a great team. You were up by 10 at the end of the 1st, and that lead melted away pretty quickly. So let's see how we respond now. Lead of 10 going into the 4th.
Zedike knocks it off of a Bryan player, and so they'll have it again. She was getting double teamed, and she's seeing a double team. They find Hammer underneath, who puts it up no good, gets a rebound, and now we're going to foul on Blaze Langendorfer. And that's how many on her. She's not on the sideboard, so.
Just 2 on Blaze, but 16 foul here early. And I think I talked about this in the first game. You don't want to see the team that's trailing start to score points with no time on the clock. And that was when Montpelier had a nice lead on Stryker, and then that went away in a hurry.
First one is missed. Hammer is 67 from the foul line. Next one goes in for a 9-point lead.
You see now Fairview's not waiting at the 3-point line. They're going to come out and get you and defend. They got to force the action a little bit defensively.
Underneath, nice move. Voigt up and good. Count it, and the foul. I don't know where Reese Grodehouse saw Voigt coming, but I'll tell you what, she just gave it to her. Basically a no-look pass. Voigt put it up and in.
I'm with you on that because I wasn't sure that wasn't an ill-advised pass there. I wasn't sure that Ella had enough room to operate, but that was catching right up right away.
Now Voigt will head to the line. Makes it a traditional 3-point play. 44-32, 12-point lead for the Bears.
Yeah, and I like the full court pressure here. Make Fairview eat time. Don't let them walk up and be comfortable in their offense at any point this quarter.
They throw it underneath, and Mara Smith jumps up and knocks it away.
Yeah.
So all 5, 6 of her.
Yeah, playing big on the backside there in the 1-3-1. Take away the diagonal.
Dietsch looks to inbound underneath, and it goes right off of Rhodes' fingertips. Smith will bring it up. Now Fairview is double covering. Underneath, Thiel, shot up. Oh, it rolls off the front rim. Bears got to be careful here to not foul on that three, or on that the putback. Underneath and an easy layup for Kelly Kreitz.
Yeah, that's a 4-point swing right there, the layup that didn't go. And it was a good left hand, good effort by Kaylee. She didn't blow a gimme. I know that was a difficult shot, just didn't go down. And Reese gambled a little bit on that pass, and Kreitz got the easy bucket.
Voigt will give to Smith. Smith moves, puts up a shot, left side. No good, gets her own rebound. I love it when she gets her own rebound.
She has been really good tonight around the rim.
Grodehouse with the basketball. Over to Smith. Smith will drive baseline. Layup good. Off glass.
Good recognition by Mara Smith. Bethany Singer was not going to be able to keep up with her, and there was no help available for her. Just an easy beat to the basket.
Singer with the basketball had a wide open look. Did not take it. They give back to Dietsch. Dietsch double teamed. We'll give back to Singer. Now back to Kreitz.
Yeah, the Bears just keep building a wall every time Dietsch's got it, and they're helping off who they can help off of.
Rhodes will try to back in. Rhodes makes a good move, misses the shot, no foul. Rebound comes down to Grodehouse, and she's running. Grodehouse puts up a shot, no good. Rebound cleaned up and in by Ella Voigt. She has 12 now. And Coach Dietsch wants a timeout.
Good run out right here by the Bears.
And it's going to be, let's see. It's going to be a full timeout. So the main stop scoreboard shows 48-34. Timeouts being sponsored by Stockman Lawn Service for lawn care, snow removal, fertilizer, and spraying. Call Stockman Lawn Service at 419-636-6572. Going to take a 30-second timeout. Back after this on the Golden Bear Sports Network.
If you want a quality education that leads to great career opportunities in healthcare, Northwest State is your community's college.
When it comes to diamonds, size does matter, and you'll get a bigger diamond for less every day at Diamond and Gold Outlet in Napoleon. Plus, you won't find a better selection anywhere in Northwest Ohio. Diamond and Gold Outlet in Napoleon.
Back on the Golden Bears Sports Network, 48-34, 14-point lead for Lady Bears, 5:42 remaining here, fourth quarter.
And they continue in this 1-3-1 that's caused a lot of problems for Fairview, and another turnover.
Dietsch just dribbled it off her foot. Nice move there. The shot is missed by Langendorfer. Now Grodehouse will step back for a three and got it. 51-34, and we're going to get a timeout. No, we're going to get a, what's going on here?
And the official just stopping a little bit of contact between a couple of the players.
Dietsch maybe with some frustration.
Yeah, I didn't see. I just saw the ref blew the whistle and was talking to her a little bit, so there must have been something that happened, maybe a little extracurriculars after the ball went through the net.
Dietsch will get it down. Singer launches a three, and she misses it, and Smith will foul. Yeah. Now that's interesting because that shot wasn't even close to going in, and now she's going to get three.
I think that probably had a little bit to do with the punch in the elbow right at this, as she was getting it off. But yes, that's not the shot they're looking for. And unfortunately, probably the first thing Mara hasn't done right tonight, she bailed him out on fouling a three-point shooter.
Singer to the line, puts the first one up and good. Singer is 50. Oh, she doesn't have any foul shots. That's maybe her first one of the year.
She hasn't shot any free throws as a starter. Yeah, wow. That's her first point of the two ball games this weekend in the Cage Classic.
Kaylee Thiel will check in for Allspaw. And we're also going to see Ford come back in. All right, so Singer is one of two now. She's got one more coming, 51-35. That one, no good. Smith will get it tipped away from her, and now Singer will commit the foul. There was no foul going to happen until Singer went for that. the knockaway was clean, but as Smith was trying to go, whoa, they called that on Smith.
Yeah,
wow.
I think I mean, the only upside is it puts him on the line instead of giving him an easy layup. The bad part is it's 1-1. They're shooting. They're scoring points without. Well, trying to score points without the clock running.
I thought that was going to be on Singer. She ran right into her on the rebound. That one's good. (51-36). Next one is up and good.
And so in one possession, Singer went 3 for 5 from the line.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. And that's been, the free throw line has been the one thing that's been kind to Fairview tonight.
Smith with the basketball. Bears not in a lot of hurry right now. Anna Gray has it with 5 minutes to go. It's 51-37. They need quality possessions. Voigt will put up a shot. It rattles in and out. Rebound comes down to Rhodes. And then Thea will pick up the jump ball.
Ooh.
They'll stay right here.
Fortunate there for the Bears.
That was, I mean, I think she did a good job on that.
Yeah, and that one felt like yes, but 50-50, you don't know. Yep. You're waiting to see what the official does after blowing the whistle on that, and I was a little concerned about the foul call.
Yep. Roadhouse puts up a 3-ball, no good. Rebound comes down, and we're going to get a foul. Let's see what the foul's going to be. There's a whole bunch of people, and now there are 2 officials with their hands in there, and they're not going to converse.
Here's what I saw. What'd you see? Going to call it on Gray, I think. Anna Gray. Now they got to figure out who the shooter is.
Yep. So that's the 9th team foul. So it's going to be a 1-and-1. It looked like a lot of different contact happening down there, and they had to sort it out.
Must have had her tied up when they were going for the rebound.
So that'll put Hammer to the line. She's 67 from the line. That one's good. So we'll try it again. Feels like a lot of points have come from the foul line this quarter. That one's good too.
Yeah, that's the one thing keeping them in the ball game right now.
Thea will race it up.
They've shot 10 free throws.
And we'll get a block. And the shot is missed. So Thea will head to the line to shoot 2. Foul is on.
Fairview has shot 10 free throws this quarter.
Wow.
The Bears have shot.
They shot 10 for the
9.
game.
This will be 10 and 11 right here.
Oh my goodness.
For the game. So yeah, that part, and you look at the scoreboard, and we have the 12-point lead is a little bit surprising. Not to mention a little surprising that you're at home and in a balance of free throws like that. But I mean,
7.
not that the officials would do anything like that.
Nope.
But apparently not.
That makes it 8 for Thiel. 53-39, 4:34 remaining. Bears need to be careful here.
Yeah, just good defense, no fouls. You got to give up a bucket versus putting them on the line. Make them make shots. Don't let them make free throws.
Singer has it stolen away by Thiel. Thiel will pick it up on the bounce, put it up and in.
I don't know how she kept that dribble through traffic and all the way down there, but what a great individual effort from Kaylee Thiel.
Absolutely.
This is one of her, if not her best game of the year, one of her best games of the year. She's been active and all over, making great plays for the Bears all night.
So Kreitz has a little discombobulated for Fairview down here.
Denying that pass into the post.
Fairview having a little trouble with their offense right on this possession. I'll tell you what, 55-39 with 3:59 remaining doesn't feel safe to me.
No. When you're playing a good team like this, no lead feels safe.
I don't know how he got a timeout. Did he get a timeout or did he stay out of bounds? Okay, out of bounds. I thought they pointed a timeout. I don't know how it's Fairview's ball, but
I think Gray was on the
Gray was on the line.
On the ground, yeah.
Zedike feeds it under the Rhodes.
Just a one foul.
Yep, that's Grothouse's.
That'll be 3 on her, but again, the big thing is we're putting them on the line, making it easy.
And Coach Groschkin just said to Groothouse, and I read his lips all the way up here. He said, think. He put his finger to his temple, think, and he did like a free throw shot.
Yep.
She's going to shoot.
Now, she didn't see Allison Rhodes coming, that's one thing. But if you know she's there, she's got the position. It's just you're not going to go around a big, strong kid like that when she wants a basketball. Stand your ground, Make her shoot over the top of you. Challenge the shot if you want. Just letting them have too many free looks without the clock running.
15-point lead, 3:58 remaining. Smith with the basketball off the inbound. Smith just needs to keep going. And she gets trapped in the corner, and we're going to get a timeout with Coach Grossman. That's a good timeout right there.
That is a good timeout. I wish I could count how many times in my years of watching Coach Grossman, he's called timeout with us stuck on the G right in front of our bench. It feels like that happens over and over.
Absolutely. It's a 30-second timeout. We're just going to keep this one right here and talk a little bit. 15-point lead, under 4 to play. It's going to be a battle to the finish. It's not going to be easy here, and 15 points doesn't feel like enough, as I said.
No, not against a really good team like this. And the part of it, not just playing a really good team, is we continue to foul. And we've got to stop fouling on defense. I think at this point, make them work, keep the ball in front of you, make them run some clock and take shots. Quit taking chances. Don't gamble so much and don't give them easy opportunities. Make the clock run. The clock is our friend right now. We are winning. We're up by 15. We want to make that thing run. We don't want it sitting still while they're scoring points.
I feel this goes back to that elementary basketball, like being able to finish with a lead.
Yes, yep, exactly.
They're running super fast, and everybody's running at 1,000,000 miles an hour, and you don't need to.
When everybody starts to get hectic because one team's losing, and then everyone thinks they got to go fast, and they don't.
Thiel puts up a shot, misses it. Rebound comes down to Voigt. She's able to pass it, and Mara Smith saved it.
Great hustle.
Ooh.
Good decision by Reese Grodehouse right there, too, because she could have dumped it into Ella Voigt. That would be big.
Grodehouse dishes to Smith, who misses the 3, and we're going to foul. So Voigt.
Yeah, there's a good call. Backside rebound by Ella Voigt. I think the foul on Kreitz.
It'll be on Kreitz. That's going to be on. That's the last foul that that Fairview will have without the Lady Bears going to the line.
Yeah. It really is, as hard as Kelly Kreitz play, it's almost amazing that's her first foul.
Yep. Rao gets the inbound, then right back to Grodehouse. Grodehouse gets it underneath the Thiel. Thiel puts it up and not in, but going to get a foul again. I think that might be on Singer.
It looked like called the block.
It is on Singer, so
4 on her. Kaylee Thiel get a chance for a couple more free throws. I'd say the only thing Kaylee might be upset about after the game is she's going to see a lot of easy shots that didn't go in for her personally to have a lot more points than what she's got tonight. But, boy, she hasn't done much wrong.
That first one is missed. She's got 10. Voigt has 12. Grodehouse has 14. So 3 in double figures.
And the normal balance that the Lady Bears usually show.
And that one just went off rim and goes right back to Fairview. So they'll inbound. Zedike working against Voigt. Zedike looking for some help. They get it to Kreitz. Kreitz will race it over the timeline, then get underneath to Rhodes. Rhodes puts up a shot, no good. Rebound comes down to Mara Smith.
Challenged by Mara Smith against the big from Fairview there and forced her to take a tough shot. Mara's been really good tonight. Handled this pressure well.
And now Rao will come in and get the shot up and get fouled by Kelly Kreitz. Mara was going towards the basket, noticed that Ella Rao was out there standing beyond the three-point arc, gave it to her. You'd think that Rao might have taken a 3, but instead she took a step in, a couple steps, put up a shot, and drew the contact.
Yeah, and that's a great decision. The shot fake and attack, that's what the dribble drive offense is about. Now this is where the Lady Bears have got to do their job at the free throw line.
Rao is a 55% free throw shooter coming into the tournament. Next one is good, so she got half of them. 56-40. Zedike has the basketball, working on Voigt. Zedike will go to her left side, runs into a trap, then gets it out to Rhodes. Now they'll give to Kreitz. Kreitz launches a 3, nothing but net. 13-point lead now for the Bears.
This is the first 3 of the second half for Fairview and just their 3rd of the game.
Smith with the basketball. She'll hand off to Grodehouse. Grodehouse will come inside, then give back out to Voigt. Now across to Smith. I like this, moving the ball around.
Yeah, play a little bit of keep away here. You got 4 timeouts in your back pocket if you get stuck and look like you're going to get a count.
And I don't know if that was intentional for Zedike to foul her there, but
I don't think it was originally, but she knew once she fell down she was beat, so make us make free throws. That's just her 3rd.
So Smith will head to the line. First one is good. We'll do it again. Hannah Gray will check in. Rao will sit back down. Smith has another one coming. That's up and good. 58-43, 15-point lead for the Bears. 2:12 remaining here. Fourth quarter. Fairview, Zedike has the basketball. Tries to move, make a move, puts up a shot, no good, and they get it down.
Defense there by Ella Rao. Didn't foul, or Ella Voigt, sorry. Didn't foul. Made the shot tough. Even took a little bit of a stiff arm there from Carrie Zedike.
I was just going to say, Zedike pushed her out of the way. Hannah Gray with the basketball, gives it down to Smith. Smith works it around a screen from Gray. Now they get it over to Voigt. Voigt puts up a shot just inside the arc, no good. Rebound is tipped to Thiel, and it'll go out of bounds and go back to Fairview. Not entirely sure about that one.
Yeah, and I love Ella Voigt, and she can do whatever she wants to do as far as I'm concerned, but I don't think that's the shot we want right there. 16, 17-footer. When no one around, you had time to burn 10 to 20 more seconds off the clock. That's just me being an old crotchety coach, and I want the W at this point.
Striker, or Fairview moving it around. Zedike will come inside, and we'll get a foul on Thiel. And again, if Thiel had kept her feet, maybe.
Stay down, yep, stay down.
So that'll be 2 on her. That'll put Zedike to the line. Zedike is 70% foul shooter.
4 points right now. 14 under her average. 13 under her average now. And again, Coach Grosjean, focus on the other team's best player. You want to hold their leading scorer under her average, and we've definitely done that. Back-to-back nights against 2 of the best players you're going to see in Northwest Ohio.
Yep. And we're going to get a timeout called by Coach Zedike. It'll be a full timeout. We'll take one with him here. Back after this on the Golden Bear Sports Network.
When you're looking for that unusual part like a battery for your key fob, or everyday car parts like windshield washing fluid, wipers, motor oil or filters, antifreeze or batteries, don't forget to stop by your local Napa store in Bryan. They have the parts in stock. If you're buying any of these parts from anyone other than Napa in Bryan, you're paying too much.
And the Ad Council.
Back out on the Golden Bear Sports Network, Coach Grosjean down there dialing up a play, drawing it up. I have to tell you, I was walking in the mall in Fort Wayne the other night, and you know what I came across in one of the card stores? An autographed folding chair from Bobby Knight. I thought that was the greatest thing.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be a heck of a fundraiser if you were the Indiana Boosters at that time.
That's right.
My grandma Arnold, my dad's mom, was a huge Bobby Knight fan, huge Indiana fan. He could do no wrong with her. She was a diehard. And I think that's probably one of her favorite moments when he did that. She loved to tell that story and laugh.
Oh, the Bears is going to turn it over right under the basket as Kelly Kreitz will put it up and in. That was just not good right there by the Lady Bears.
No, just a little sloppy, a little
now
careless.
Foul on Kelly Kreitz. And that'll be the double bonus, so Reese will get 2.
Yeah, not a turnover that you want to see down there, but Ella Voigt was just thinking about where she was going to go next with the ball. You got to go in a little bit quick.
That's up and no good. 58-47 is your score right now. 1:05 remaining. Reese rubs the bottom of her shoes like that's the issue right there.
Of course it is.
Up and that one rattles. That rattled every part of the rim, but she got it. 12-point lead for the Bears.
See, that was
4.
a problem. Dirty shoe.
That's right. Zedike will bring it up. Zedike moves, puts up a shot, and it is good.
You know, the impressive part with Carrie Zedike is like watching Woolis in the last game. She got in the paint, and a lot of balls just kind of flew up at the rim, hoping for fouls. Whereas with you go with Carrie Zedike, she's got such a soft touch around the basket.
Zedike called for the foul, and Bears had gotten rid of that ball down, and foul was still whistled. So Smith will head to the line for 2. 10-point ball game. Chance for a couple more here. And this free throw is going to maybe even out a little bit here as we get underneath a minute, but Fairview had a big free throw advantage in the fourth quarter.
Well, for the game right now, it's a 25-17 advantage.
Wow.
Probably just as impressive as the double-digit lead at this point is to do it when you're getting outshot at the free throw line by more than what you made.
Next one from Smith is on the way. It's up, and it is good. 45 seconds to play. Bears lead is 11. Zedek will bring
defense,
it up.
no fouls.
Zedek will give. Singer will bank one in. Oh my goodness. Singer averages 3 points a game, and she has 6 tonight. And we're going to get a timeout call by Coach Groschin. Probably a good timeout right there, as the Bears were, you know, a lot of pressure coming your way.
Yeah, I think this is a good example of Fairview being a character team, senior-led team. They're not going away. This game was out of hand there a little while ago, and it threatened to really get out of hand. But I think at the same time, this is a good learning time for the Lady Bears. That's why we're careful with the basketball and why we don't foul. Let's play defense. Let's not foul, because we've let Fairview stay in this thing by shooting a lot of free throws here in this ball game, making a lot in the fourth quarter. Make them hit tough shots from outside, not easy ones from the free throw line.
Programming note, this game and the consolation game first, then the championship game will be on WOSN tomorrow night. That is Saturday night at 7:30. Check your local listings. Thiel is in trouble in the side there. She's able to dribble out of it, and then she'll find Grodhouse. And they're going to double team Grodhouse. And now there you go to Smith. Now they cross court it to Gray. Or excuse me, that's Rao. Then back out. Bears just moving it around. 8 seconds to play.
Keep away right there at the end of the game. Nice job by Lady Bears finishing off a great win tonight in the Holiday Classic.
And the Bears will win 60-52 over the Fairview Apaches. Great win. Bears is your tournament champion here. Fairview, your tournament runner-up, and what a game. We like this one a lot, and it was a good game as advertised. Going to take a timeout, come back with our post-game show after this on the Golden Bears Sports Network.
If you want a quality education that leads to great career opportunities in healthcare, Northwest State is your community's college.
Here at the Williams County Veteran Service Office, our mission is plain and simple. We are here to serve our local Williams County veterans and their dependents. We are staffed with trained service officers who have the compassion and understanding to assist their fellow veterans in obtaining all federal and state benefits that they have earned. Additionally, we provide emergency financial assistance and transportation to VA medical centers. So if you're a veteran or a dependent of a veteran, stop in today and see how we can help you at the Williams County Veteran Service Office.
If you haven't stopped by Bryan Ford Lincoln to test drive the all-electric F-150 Lightning
or the rugged and sporty Ford Bronco, we only have one question for you.
Why not?
This Ford Bronco is great for daily commutes or the Outback.
And this F-150 Lightning will do 0 to 60 in 4 seconds without using a drop of gasoline. When you stop by and see us at Bryan Ford Lincoln, you can test drive either of these great vehicles.
Stop by and see us. We'll help you order the exact vehicle that you want and need.
So stop by and see us today at Bryan Ford Lincoln.
The Bryan Athletic Boosters Board of Directors invites you to become Bryan Built.
The Athletic Boosters support our athletic programs in many ways, and that support is made possible through both corporate and patron support.
We are Bryan Built.
When it comes to diamonds, size does matter, and you'll get a bigger diamond for less every day at Diamond & Gold Outlet in Napoleon. Plus, you won't find a better selection anywhere in Northwest Ohio. Diamond & Gold Outlet in Napoleon. When you're looking for that unusual part like a battery for your key fob, or everyday car parts like windshield washing fluid, wipers, motor oil or filters, antifreeze or batteries, Don't forget to stop by your local Napa store in Bryan. They have the parts in stock. If you're buying any of these parts from anyone other than Napa in Bryan, you're paying too much.
And offer your patron support. Go Bears.
Back on the Golden Bear Sports Network, 60-52, your final game. We're going to send it down to our PA address announcer for our all-tournament team.
Judged on by some very highly trained professional basketball players and critics of the game. Not really. First off, from Stryker High School, Sage Willis was named to the all-tournament team. From Montpelier, there is Mira McGee, named to the all-tournament team. From Fairview, number 20, Allison Rhodes. From Bryan, number 4, Ella Voigt.
Smile. Take your picture, TK.
And also from Bryan, number 11, Reese Groothouse. On behalf of the Bryan Athletic Department and the sponsor Image Pro Group, we'd like to thank Fairview as their runner-up. Good tournament. Thank you, ladies, for coming out and playing. And now the recognition to the championship, the Holiday Classic champions, the Bryan Golden Bears. Number 2, Ava Zimmerman. Number 3, Kaylee Thiel. Number 4, Ella Voigt. Number 5, Anna Gray. Number 11, Reese Groothouse. Number 12, Avery Brown. Number 15, Ella Rao. Number 20, Mara Smith. Number 22, Josie Arnold. Number 23, Blaze Langdorfer. And last on the roster, number 51, Allie Allspaw. Also, congratulations to varsity coach Todd Groshine and assistants Colin Walker, John Miner, Nikki Meyer, and Delaney Miley. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2021 Holiday Classic champions.
No, 22.
All right, the Bryan Golden Bears. Bryan Golden Bears, your winners tonight, your champions. And I know Brian Arnold is down there, and we're going to get Coach Groshine here. They might take some pictures, though. We'll see how it goes here. Let's see if they go get some pictures first. If they might go get some pictures first, that's okay. We'll let him do that. He deserves it. Did you bring the book down with you by any chance there, sir? And do you have any final numbers?
I do. Do you have me down here? All right, yep, I got the book. We'll start with our the visitors, the runners-up, Fairview Apaches. They were led by number 14, Kelly Cricht. She had 15 points tonight for the Apaches. Allison Rhodes from the Automotive team, she had 14 points. And then they had some balance tonight, 8 points from Harry Zedike, 6 points from Bethany Singer, 6 points from Harley Hammer, and they got 3 points off the bench from Alexis Taylor. A little more balance than what Fairview had last night, but a good effort there by the ladies to control a really good offensive. On the Bryan side, they ended up with 60 points. They were led, tremendous balance. They had 4 girls in double digits, led by Reese Groothouse, her 15 points, 3 3-pointers for her tonight, and all three of those in the second half, and they were huge. 12 points from Ella Voigt, the all-tournament team. She had 17 last night, a great couple of games for her, and then 10 points each from Mara Smith and Kaylee Thiel. The Bears also got 4 points from Anna Gray, 4 points from Blaze Langendorfer, and 5 points from Ella Rao. Their total of 60 points tonight in a really good ball game.
Absolutely. We're going to take a timeout, let Coach Groshine take a couple pictures, and then come over and visit you for a conversation. Back after this in 90 seconds on the Golden Bear Sports Network.
When When you're looking for that unusual part like a battery for your key fob, or everyday car parts like windshield washing fluid, wipers, motor oil or filters, antifreeze or batteries, don't forget to stop by your local Napa store in Bryan. They have the parts in stock. If you're buying any of these parts from anyone other than Napa in Bryan, you're paying too much.
Game. Back out on the Golden Bear Sports Network, Chris Malanga and Brian Arnold. I said 90 seconds, but Coach is here, so we're going to let you go, and there's Brian Arnold.
Well, congratulations, Coach. That's a big win against a great opponent. You got to feel really good about how that went.
I'm going to nitpick here, but our free throw shooting could have been a little bit better to ease our anxiety. But yeah, the kids played really well. We weathered the storm there. We got up, 8 or 10 the first half, and they cut it to time, and it was nip and tuck there for a while, but I thought our kids did a really nice job playing through some foul trouble, playing through some adversity, and finding a way to get it done.
Well, it really impressed. We knew Fairview wasn't going to just roll over. We got up 20-8 early. They cut that lead to 6, and then in the third quarter came out and made a good run at us, and then it was our three-point shooting that really started to separate in the third quarter.
Yeah, we had...
I promise I didn't see her coming. She's going to come over in a minute. Maybe you can get her back when you get a chance. So yeah, the three-point shooting in the third quarter with a little bit of good defense.
Absolutely, I thought, and I don't know what Carrie ended up with. Carrie Zedike, she's a handful, and it seems like she's been playing forever. But to hold her to 8, we ran Ella Voigt at her. She got in foul trouble. Then Anna Gray went in there, and that's stuff that only coaches see. And we hang our hat on our defense in this program. We try to anyway, and sell the kids. And there's a role for every kid in this program if you buy into it. And Anna's a newcomer. She came in. She doesn't care about her points. She just wants to help the team in any way she can while she's available. And really proud of the way our kids. Mara Smith's another one. She didn't score a bunch tonight, but. She's a floor general, just takes care of the ball, doesn't make a lot of mistakes, and gets us in what we need to. And then obviously Reese is pretty good, other than I'm going to have something to say about this little shower I got. But
yeah, Reese is pretty good. Yeah, I was going to ask you about, Ella Voigt was really good last night. Reese was really good. Both of those two got all-tournament team recognition, but Kaylee Thiel was awesome tonight, and Mara Smith was big. You had 4 girls in double digits. Kaylee and Mara both got to 10. Mara knocking down some free throws. I thought Mara was great. Both of them was great on both ends.
Yeah, and Blaze Langendorfer gave us some great minutes when we were in foul trouble the first half. She kept a lot of plays alive. Allie Allspaw didn't get a ton of minutes, but she's obviously a big body, and she was in there against their post players that, the Rhodes girl's really good, and the 50, I can't think where Taylor came in and was a presence inside, and Allie did a nice job on her. And really, this is a big win because that's a really good basketball team, and they can score a lot of points as we talked about beforehand, and just going to enjoy this for, I think, a day maybe, and try to get ready for Van Wert, and then our NBA schedule starts. So.
Yeah, well, you should enjoy it. This is a huge win for the team, huge win for the program. A really great night tonight, so congratulations. Enjoy this. We're going to talk to Reese Grodehouse here in a minute. Maybe you can ambush her while she's talking to us.
Hey, thanks to you and Chris, too, for covering this. And, it was a neat atmosphere. This was a tournament-type crowd, and,
And I will say, you said coaches notice that stuff, but we talked up in the box. We know that one of the team goals is to hold the other team's leading scorer under her average. Last night you had a girl coming in averaging 18, held her to 6. Another one averaging 17 or 18 tonight, held her to 8. That doesn't go unnoticed, and those girls are working hard on that end of the floor.
They're good kids, and they bought in, and it's paying off, so hopefully we'll continue.
Yeah, well, congratulations. Get yourself some rest. You've carried that staff enough tonight. You probably need to get off your feet a little bit, and we'll talk to Reese.
Thanks, Brian.
All right, going to take a quick timeout, Brian, while we get that water cleaned up. In 30 seconds, be back down with you.
If you want a quality education that leads to great career opportunities in manufacturing, Northwest State is your community's college.
When it comes to diamonds, size does matter, and you'll get a bigger diamond for less every day at Diamond and Gold Outlet in Napoleon. Plus, you won't find a better selection anywhere in Northwest Ohio. Diamond and Gold Outlet in Napoleon.
Site for details. Thank you for tuning in tonight, and go Apaches!
Back on the Golden Bear Sports Network, Chris Malenga, Brian Arnold. Brian's down there with Reese Grodehouse, and I'll send it down to him.
Well, before we came on, Reese asked me to use small words and keep the questions easy, so I'll do the best that I can with that. But Reese, congratulations. Heck of a tournament, heck of a game tonight. You know, talk about them both, talk about this one, but how do you guys feel as a team after beating a team like Fairview tonight?
Coach, like, our goal before the game tonight was to keep them under 40, and you know, like, we didn't achieve that goal, but if we guard like that every game, I think we're going to play in the state tournament. So we need to keep playing like that. And I think it just brings us together when there's 4 or 5 of us that are on fire and scoring like we do and sharing the ball. We just, like, we play so much more efficiently when we share and we just play unselfish.
Yeah, and Chris and I talked about it. There was a couple times during the game tonight. I think one was you, and one was, I can't remember, it was Ella Rao maybe, where you guys threw that extra pass where we thought you should have just went to the basket, being a little bit too unselfish. But, you know, you guys, you can just see it. When we play well as a team, which we have lately, we're going to be really hard to defend and hard to beat. Talk about the defense, Amara Smith. She was fantastic defensively. Kaylee Thier, really everybody. I don't think you could find anybody who wasn't great on the defensive end.
I think everybody, obviously, like, a few of us got into foul trouble early, but they were just fouls, like loose ball fouls, or just us coming down a little bit. But as long as we played aggressively, like, it went our way. And, like, Coach says that if we play good defense, it'll translate to our offense. And Mara, Ella Voigt, Kaylee, they all do a great job on, like, players like Zedike, Rhodes, Kreitz. Like, you couldn't ask for a better defensive performance from them, especially, like, just knowing their strengths and their weaknesses and knowing when to lock down.
Yeah, we were impressed, super impressed upstairs. Every time Carrie Zedike had the ball, there was just a wall of defenders. And she was so good around the basket. When she got there, she finished really well. 3-point shooting tonight, third quarter, that's really what separated. Fairview made a good run at us, got the ball game tied or close to tied. And then you hit a couple of threes. I think Ella hit a three. Maybe that's when Mara hit a three. You know, shooting for us.
I think it's really important because if we're hitting our shots, everybody's going to hit their shots. Like, and especially if we're being unselfish again, like, it's just, it goes around. So if we're hitting our shots, it's going to be a good night.
Absolutely. All right, well, congratulations on the wins. Congratulations on the all-tournament team. Great weekend this weekend, and good luck moving forward.
Thank you.
All right, Chris.
All right, Brian Arnold down on the floor, and the Bears win 60-52. Want to thank our broadcast crew bringing you the game tonight. Our BHS athletic director is Chad Savage, assistant is Teresa Kuzma. Want to thank our camera ops. They include Don Malenga and John Tripodi. Our director and engineer tonight, Tony Malenga and Krista Bruner. And want to thank Golden Bear Photo, Matt Neff, Stephanie Ponzak, and Nathan Keel. Our WOSN TV contact, our sports director is Ben Reif, and WQCT Radio, our board op is Ben Murray. Our next game will be Thursday, January 5th, as the boys host Archbold. Coverage begins around 6:45 right here on WQCT and BryanSports.com. Now, this game will air tomorrow. The consolation game on WOSN will start at 7:30, and this will follow right after. So it'll be a little bit later than 8 o'clock. So 7:30 for the consolation game, the championship game after. To get WOSN, watch on Spectrum Channel 19 or Channel 26 on your antenna. This broadcast is a collaboration between WQCT Radio, BryanSports.com, and the West Ohio Sports Network. This broadcast is for the private use of our audience. Any duplication or other use of this broadcast, including descriptions or accounts of the game, without the express written consent of the Golden Bear Sports Network is prohibited. The Golden Bear Sports Network is a free public service of Malenga Enterprises, LLC, all rights reserved. One final time for Brian Arnold and all of us at the Golden Bear Sports Network. I'm Chris Malenga. Your final score, 60-52, the Lady Bears champions of the 2022 Image Pro Group Holiday Classic. That's going to do it for us. Going to send it back with some music at WQCT. Here's a little journey